Hi, I'm Lori Allred. Welcome to Inspired by Pinterest, where I browse pin boards looking for crafty ideas from people like you and bring them to life. Each week, I pick some of my favorite pins and show you how they created them, or we talk about them a little bit. So before I get into that, I thought it would be fun to talk about some of the things I like about Pinterest. And one of the things I find I do a lot is I'm constantly pinning things like inspirational sayings, funny quotes. And this one today was particularly, I think, fitting for the show. This one was actually created on a gal, Andrea Peterson's blog, and it's a image that she created and posted on her blog. Then someone pinned it and we found it, and it's so cute. It says, "Pinterest is to women what fantasy football is to men." And I thought that was really fitting because we find we spend a lot of time on Pinterest. So as you might recall, last week we talked about chalkboard paint. I thought it would be fun to show you a pin that I found on Pinterest on how to make your own sidewalk chalk. And this was found on How She Does It blog, and she teaches how simple it is to make your own sidewalk chalk. First, you're going to want to start with some silicone molds. And these I actually picked up at a second-hand store or a Salvation Army, a store we have called Savers here. They were 99 cents. At the craft store, they're going to run you about 5 times that, but they do come in a huge variety of shapes and sizes. This was a fun one. This is an IKEA mold, just ice cube mold that we can use today too. You're going to need plaster of Paris, which I have some here. This says pottery plaster I picked up at Hobby Lobby. It's very inexpensive. I think this ran $3 for a container. It's going to make a lot of sidewalk chalk. And some water, some food coloring, and you're good to go. So let me show you how fun that is. I have about 1/4 of a cup of water in this glass. We're going to take about 1/2 cup, and I'm going to say heaping cups. Now there's not an exact measurement for this. You're going to just kind of have to eyeball it. The consistency you're looking for is about the consistency of peanut butter. So we're just going to mix that plaster. So you're going to want to mix it about the consistency of peanut butter. Now it's not an exact science, so here I've got a little too thick. I'm going to add a little water until I get it that right consistency. This is a really fun thing to do with your kids. Have them make their own sidewalk chalk. Add your food coloring. I thought it would be fun to do some blue. This is just regular water-based food coloring I picked up at the grocery store. See how that's coming out? So you've got that beautiful blue. Once you get it that peanut butter consistency, just take your silicone mold. I don't prep this. I don't spray it. I'm just going to drop that into the mold, kind of push it down into the corners. It only takes about, I'd say, half a day to let them dry. I know your kids are going to be really anxious if you're making it with them, but they'll be so excited when they pop these out of the molds. Very inexpensive. We're talking a few dollars, and really this makes a lot. Here's some that I finished before I came. Look how cute those stars turned out when you pull them out of the mold. And they're perfect for sidewalk chalk. You can do them in different sizes, the tube ones. I just kept putting my excess in, so I had multiple colors to create these fun tube ones. And of course they're different sizes and shapes, but who's gonna get picky about this? I thought it would be super cute to put these in a little bag as a gift. So have fun creating that. And here's some fun green. But of course, if you leave it in the jar too long, it does set up. It's plaster of Paris. So now that I've shown you how to make your own sidewalk chalk, I thought it would be fun to go back to Pinterest and show you some of the cute things that people have done using sidewalk chalk. The first one is actually from a cute gal that posts, and I'll put the links on my blog showing you where these came from, but she first posts a picture of her daughter laying on the ground that says kindergarten. I thought that was a cute way to document a special date. Then we have the next pin that I loved. This was a cute scene showing, balloons, people holding balloons. They're just laying on the ground. My 14-year-old daughter has been dying to try this. So when the weather gets better, we're going to give it a shot. And then I absolutely love this. I see a lot of photographers using chalk more and more these days. This is from a studio. Anne used this to document. It says, "I'm going to be a big sis." I thought that was a cute way to announce that, new members coming to the family. So now that you know how to create your own chalkboards, your own chalk paint, Sidewalk chalk, then you're ready to go. So be sure, if you want to see more of these ideas, go to my pin boards, the one labeled Chalk Ideas, and you can find the links to how to do those. So be sure to join us next week when we take old t-shirts and create some really cute things with it. Thanks for joining us for Inspired by Pinterest.